With Jake Stone from ZEROREZ in this sponsored interview. And Jake invited us into his home because he's so excited spring is here. He's spring cleaning. We all should be spring cleaning, Jake.
Yes, it's that time of the year. And we can't believe it, but it's finally here. Starting to warm up just a little bit. It'll come more, but it's definitely time to clean.
So when you start cleaning, why should you focus on your carpet?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, your carpet is your biggest filter in your home. And with that, everyone says, well, shouldn't you just get rid of the carpet? I would say no, because the carpet, you need it there so that it can filter out the air, you can have good air quality in your home, and then it just keeps everything else cleaner.
I will also tell you, carpet's a big investment. I'm not getting rid of mine. I want to just clean it because there's gunk in it. What is in your carpet, Jake?
Well, in fact, I'll show you what's in it.
All right.
So the average human sheds about 2 pounds of skin a year, plus everything else. We have our animals, but you can kind of see here, this is the equivalent in cotton balls and then a bunch of other gunk mixed in of how much we shed every year.
Just a lot of yuck.
Just humans
in there.
Right, and that's just one person. So if you have multiple people in your home, you're breathing this, you're living in it, and it's gross.
Well, and forget it if you have a pet, like add that to it.
No kidding, right? Especially one that sheds, right? It just game over. So this stuff is disgusting. So we need to get it out. It's in your carpet. It's on all of our surfaces. It's in our air ducts, right?
Everybody, you are breathing this.
Well, what I like to say is, okay, if you haven't had your air ducts cleaned or your carpet cleaned within the past year, imagine putting on a snorkel and then just having someone pour some dust down the top
That's a
of the
great
snorkel,
visual.
Right? Like, it's just not healthy for you.
Right.
We need to be able to be breathing clean and feel clean in our
I
home.
think we're talking to a lot of clean people out there that think you're doing your best when you vacuum, but it's just not enough.
Right. Vacuuming helps. It definitely helps. You should be vacuuming as many times as there are adults in the home, that many times a week. But in terms of professional cleaning, you gotta get it done. It's gonna help clean that filter that's your carpet. Gotta get the air ducts cleaned so that it's just gonna make a huge difference in the cleanliness and the living quality in our home.
What makes ZEROREZ stand out? What's the process?
Well, first and foremost, we have a patented and proprietary process where we're not gonna clean with the soaps or the detergents. We have a wand that allows us to clean with it's better dry times. It controls the fluids. We're not putting a bunch of the stuff that goes down. The fluid's not gonna go down into the back of the carpet or the pad. And then we're not using the soaps and the detergents. We use our ZR water.
That causes the crunch, right? That
Yes.
crunchy residue, and then things stick to that residue.
Yes, and after that, your carpet's gonna get dirtier faster. The myth is, do your carpets get dirty faster after carpet cleaning?
I've heard that.
The answer is yes, if you're not using ZR water, because we're not leaving that sticky, crunchy residue behind, and it's gonna stay cleaner longer.
Can I give you a testimonial? I feel like this fits right here.
Let's do it.
Because ZEROREZ just came to clean my carpets. Jake was on the show and I said, could you get off tanning cream spots? Because there's a big one in my daughter's room, and then by the time they got there, I realized there was a big one in my room.
Yeah.
Because it is spring, so we're rubbing on the tanning lotion, got on the carpet, you got it out.
It cleans.
It cleans.
That's the question we always get to. It's like, okay, you have this magic water, the ZR water. Does it actually work? You're not using the soaps, you're not using the chemicals to clean with. Does it actually clean? It does. It absolutely does.
It took it right out, and I was scared because you know how it's kind of green and then turns brown and all the colors gone. And that's not the only surface that you clean.
No, we'll clean the upholstery, the tile and the grout. The grout and tile, it becomes a different color, and you forget what color your grout normally is.
It's lighter. It's lighter than you thought it was.
Yeah, totally. So we'll come and clean that as well. So, and then your upholstery and your air ducts, if there's a surface in your home, there's a good chance we clean it and we do a good job.
Can I tell you how good it just felt to have that carpet cleaned? Like, it feels like a new house. It really did. So when you're spring cleaning, that is the place you start. And I know you have a great deal for our viewers right now.
Yes, and this is a limited time deal, so you have to call today only. If you've been thinking about getting your carpets cleaned, now's the time. $25 per room. You have to clean at least 4 rooms, but $25 per room.
I always say, Jake, can we afford that? Really? Like, can you do that? That's a screaming deal.
It is, and we're excited to offer, especially during this time of year, spring cleaning. So again, if you've been thinking about it, take advantage.
All right, where should they go if they want to take advantage now?
You can go to ZEROREZ.com, or you can get a hold of us at 801-288-ZERO.
All right, go to our website, everybody. We'll link you to all the info in this sponsored content, abc4.com/GTU. Jake, I love your house. Thank you for inviting us in.
Of course, thanks so much.